Welcome back to Netrush Report, where rivalries, comebacks, and emotional stories turn tennis into something much bigger than a game. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss the drama beyond the score. Now, let's dive deep into the drama, the history, and the fire behind Naomi Osaka's Wuhan showdown with Leylah Fernandez. Naomi Osaka comes into Wuhan, carrying both expectation and frustration. After an impressive run to the semifinals at the US Open, her return to the Asian swing, traditionally a place where she both struggles and finds emotional pressure, hasn't gone according to plan. In Beijing, as the number 12 seed, she earned a first-round bye, but her campaign ended shockingly early at the hands of world number 130 Alexandra Sasnovich. For a player of Osaka's caliber, this wasn't just an upset. It was a reality check. Wuhan, then, represents a reset. A chance to prove that the US Open wasn't a fleeting spark, but a sign that Naomi Osaka is back in the conversation for titles and dominance. Yet the draw has offered her no favors. Instead of easing into the tournament, she has been handed Leylah Fernandez, a player whose career intersects painfully with hers. This is where history comes in. Let's go back to September 2021. Naomi Osaka was not just a top player. She was the defending US Open champion, one of the faces of tennis, and someone expected to cruise into the second week. But then came a Canadian teenager with a lefty forehand, a fearless mentality, and absolutely no respect for reputation. Leylah Fernandez was only 18, ranked outside the top 70. Few expected her to even dent the draw. But against Osaka, she showed the heart of a champion. The match began in Osaka's favor. She took the first set 7-5 and looked like she was pulling away. But Fernandez had other plans. With the Arthur Ashe crowd roaring behind her, she clawed her way back into the match, forcing a second-set tiebreaker. Osaka, uncharacteristically rattled, lost her rhythm. Fernandez surged, winning the breaker 7-6, 2. And then came the decider. Fernandez, feeding off the energy, never looked back. She sealed the win 5-7, 7-6, 2, 6-4, toppling the defending champion in one of the most dramatic third-round matches in US Open history. For Osaka, it was devastating. For Fernandez, it was career-defining, as she would go on to reach the final, where she ultimately fell to Emma Raducanu. That match changed both players. And now, in Wuhan, the tennis world gets the sequel. For Osaka, this match means a chance to end a winless record against Fernandez, an opportunity to win her first-ever match at Wuhan. She lost her only prior appearance in 2017 to Elise Mertens. A way to avoid starting the Asian swing 0-2, which would be a major blow to her momentum and ranking hopes. For Fernandez, this match is just as important. She's coming in unseeded but fresh off winning Washington in July, proving her ability to lift big trophies. Beating Osaka again would be another statement, reminding everyone she's still a force to be reckoned with. It's about consistency, showing that her 2021 US Open run was not just a one-off miracle. This is more than just first-round pressure. This is reputational pressure. And reputational pressure, as we've seen, can break even the best. One of the defining aspects of Osaka's career has been her openness about mental health struggles. Pressure has often weighed heavily on her shoulders, and matches like this, where narrative and history collide, can trigger those internal battles. But there's also a new edge to Osaka since her return in 2024 after her hiatus. She's become a mother, balancing tennis with new responsibilities and perspectives. Her US Open run this year showed glimpses of her resilience, her ability to fight, and her undeniable shot-making brilliance. The big question, can she handle the ghosts of New York and Wuhan? If Osaka falls again to Fernandez, the headlines will write themselves. Leylah still has Naomi's number. But if Osaka wins, it's a powerful message that she can rewrite narratives and flip history on its head. Fernandez has built her brand on being the underdog who punches above her weight. Her fiery competitiveness, her willingness to chase every ball, and her ability to thrive in long rallies make her a nightmare opponent for Osaka. Unlike power hitters who crumble under Osaka's pace, Fernandez thrives on redirecting aggression, on counterpunching, and on feeding off her opponent's energy. This matchup is stylistically fascinating. Osaka relies on first-strike tennis, booming serves, and heavy baseline power. Fernandez relies on grit, defense, and mental toughness. It's beauty versus brawn, power versus precision, and the clash is irresistible. Historically, the Asian swing has never been kind to Osaka. Despite her Japanese heritage and massive fan following across Asia, she has rarely produced her very best tennis in this stretch of the season. Why? Perhaps it's the scheduling fatigue after the US Open. Perhaps it's the added weight of expectation from playing closer to home. Or maybe it's just bad luck with draws and matchups. Wuhan, then, isn't just about one match. It's about Osaka's larger battle with the Asian swing. Can she turn this chapter into a success story? Or will it remain her Achilles heel? Already, the tennis world is buzzing about this draw. Journalists are calling Osaka, Fernandez a blockbuster first round. Fans on social media are split. Some believe Osaka's maturity and experience will carry her through, while others think Fernandez's unshakable fight will prevail again. Catherine Whitaker of the Tennis Podcast even remarked recently about Osaka's fragility in the early rounds, hinting that Fernandez could capitalize on that. On the flip side, analysts like Pam Shriver have praised Osaka's ability to reset and refocus after losses, suggesting she may use her Beijing defeat as fuel. This tension between doubt and belief is what makes this match so compelling. For Osaka, winning in Wuhan could mean building momentum toward the year-end WTA finals, reasserting herself as one of the must-watch players heading into 2026, showing the tennis world that motherhood hasn't diminished her hunger, it's deepened it. For Fernandez, winning in Wuhan could mean a resurgence in her rankings and confidence, a reminder to sponsors, fans, and critics that she's not just a one-hit wonder from 2021. The satisfaction of once again toppling one of the sport's greats. Both players know what's on the line. Both are desperate to prove something. And both will leave everything on that Wuhan court. The truth? This match could go either way. Osaka has the power advantage, the serve, and the pedigree. Fernandez has the fight, the memory of New York, and the confidence from Washington. If Osaka serves well and controls rallies early, she can overpower Fernandez. But if Fernandez drags her into long exchanges, if she gets under Osaka's skin and frustrates her, history could repeat itself. The only certainty? Drama. And lots of it. Naomi Osaka versus Leylah Fernandez. A first-round match that feels like a final. A reunion years in the making. A reminder that in tennis, history never really stays in the past. It waits for its chance to resurface. In Wuhan, Osaka has a chance to rewrite the story that began on the hard courts of New York in 2021. Fernandez has a chance to prove that her role as the fearless giant slayer wasn't just a teenage dream, but part of her DNA. This isn't just about ranking points. This isn't just about a spot in the second round. It's about legacy, redemption, and pride. And no matter who wins, the tennis world wins, because we get to witness a clash that embodies everything we love about this sport. The rivalries, the drama, the comebacks, and the sheer unpredictability of it all. So who do you think takes it? Will Osaka avenge her US Open heartbreak? Or will Fernandez once again prove that she has Naomi's number? Let us know in the comments. We'll be reading every single one. Thank you for watching NetRush Report, your home for the rivalries, comebacks, and emotional stories that make tennis so much more than a game. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss the drama beyond the score. Until next time, stay tuned, stay passionate, and stay with us here at NetRush Report.